Okay, this is my piercing saw. It's some people call it a coping frame, but this is actually a jeweler's piercing saw. You can get it for 15 bucks or so, and you get all types of different blades for from cutting silver to cutting wood to cutting common steel. Like I said, this is a cheapie, but it's a good one. It's a nice heavy frame. And then I have my ebony work here, and then this is called a piercing block. Now this is just a quick homemade piercing block. I don't have my good piercing block here, it's at home. So I just made a quickie, and what you do is you set your saw in this area to pierce. This supports the work. And so the first thing I'm going to do is cut across here so I shorten this piece of wood I'm working with. I'm going to be sitting down on a stool and watching my work. Excuse me for moving slow, but my hips aren't too good anymore, and it's hard for me to get up and down. If it wasn't for this big old vise here, I wouldn't be able to do it. So, I am at eye level with my work. Excuse me. Ouch. So that way, my elbow can be pretty much level. Okay, she's sticking. So just a touch of beeswax. Down the saw blade. Oh, you can't see that. Touch of beeswax. Down the saw blade. Wipe off your excess. And now she should not stick. I should actually be sitting up a little higher, but I don't have the right bench to work here. And then gently, just moving your fingers. I do need to get a little higher so I can see my work better. Right now I'm just making a rough outer cut. Out and come up the other side. Because I'm sitting too low, I'm all over the place. I'm going to have to raise this up. If I was sitting higher, I would probably be close to being done by now. Right now I'm just trying to get my work down to size. very good control of the saw because I am sitting too low. Okay, here's my working piece. Get myself up here. Alright, hold on guys. Okay guys, I am at a much better working height. A few boards and a jacket. You want your shoulder about level with the work. That way you're a little above it. So now we're going to start making the real cuts. So you guys see what I'm doing? Okay, I'm at the very last of my cut here. I wanted to show you finishing it up. Now because of my eyesight, I had to break protocol, and I have to be higher than you're supposed to be because I could not see my lines. Even in this good light, I could not see my lines. So you move the block towards you as you cut, and gently, 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 gently draw your saw. And as you can see there, I'm pretty much cut right along the pattern. Now I got to trim some off the bottom here. So you hold it in the cutting block. You want to hold her tight to the top. And then start your cut. Now this piece I'm cutting through the paper because I left the paper a little long. There we go. There we go. Might be time for some beeswax. So again, take the beeswax, gently go along, and then wipe off your excess. Now your first couple of strikes, the beeswax is going to build up. Oh yeah, look how much smoother that is now. And then I gently move the block that I'm cutting, the piece of wood that I'm cutting. I gently move her along. Keeping gentle forward pressure on the blade. And gently bringing the saw up and down. It's really, really up. I hung up. You're literally just bouncing the saw up and down very smoothly, just using your fingertips. And you want to save these little pieces here, like that, because those might come in handy in shimming something later on. So, There she is. P70, cut to fit. It's very close to fitting. I will need to file it a little bit, but there you go. All right, let me, whoops, woo, this is this bouncy little tripod here. Very, very small tripod. Okay, I am the SM Reader. I thank you very much and many blessings, and we'll be back to this probably tomorrow.